Bizarre urban mysteries. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it.
Mystery soda machine. This vending machine on Seattle's Capitol Hill has become one of the most bizarre mysteries of the city's recent history.
Why so?
Other than its noticeable age and being almost completely covered
Vandalized.
in graffiti, what makes this machine different to your regular vending machine is that you don't really have the option to order a specific drink. Instead, users are presented with 6 faded yellow mystery buttons that, when pressed, dispense a completely random can of soda. This oddity, first popping up in the early 1990s, is known for vending out some seriously weird and rare cans of soda, many of which haven't been available since the 1980s. There are even rumors of cans of now defunct Hubba Bubba soda, Crystal Pepsi, and even bacon-infused Coca-Cola all coming from the machine. On occasions when the old machine broke, Seattle residents reported that it would always be fixed in just a couple of days. Yet no one knows where the machine came from, who's been stocking and repairing it all this time, nor how they've been able...
What about CCTV? Don't I have CCTV to see who's repairing it? And also, if it's random, oh, and then it's unique as well. It's like these sodas aren't even found on the market, I think.
Get a hold of all these soda rarities. Things got even weirder in June 2018, when the mystery machine seemingly suddenly up and vanished. All that remained was a cryptic note left by the anonymous owner in the spot the machine usually stood, stating that it went for a walk. Soon after, pictures began being posted to the vending machine's Facebook page. Yes, the machine has its own Facebook page,
Wow.
showing the many, definitely not photoshopped adventures the machine had been on during its absence. There are plenty of wacky theories online about the mystery soda machine, with some concluding that it might be haunted. But one of the more common hypotheses is that the machine is
Don't they use CCTV? Like everything is now available online.
operated by the owners of Broadway Locksmith, the store behind which the machine was located. Supporting this theory is the fact that the machine drew electrical power from Broadway Locksmith and had a padlock on it of a kind sold in the store. Despite this evidence, however, the owner of Broadway Locksmith has stuck to the same story for over a decade. They claim they don't know who owns the machine and have never seen anyone open it. Of course, it's possible that Broadway Locksmith are in on this soda-spiracy.
Yes.
But what's peculiar is that Seattle City vending machine permit officials, when contacted by the Seattle Times, surprisingly, they don't know who owns the machine and have never seen anyone open it. Of course, it's possible that Broadway Locksmith are in on this soda-spiracy. But what's peculiar is that Seattle City vending machine permit officials, when contacted by the Seattle Times, surprisingly revealed that there were absolutely no official records of the machine anywhere. While few have seen anyone open or restock the machine, Facebook and Twitter users have shared covert images of a man and woman caught standing in front of the open machine. However, no one in these images has come forward or been identified. Despite staying mostly silent since 2019, the machine's Facebook account did provide an update in late 2020, suggesting it might be reappearing soon, to the delight of residents and fans alike. Now, it's just a matter of grabbing a soda from elsewhere and awaiting the grand return and possibly the emergence of more clues to finally solve this mystery. And seemingly fallen out of the sky. Not only were there 3
or maybe I will just save my thoughts for later, guys.
big packets of meat on the roof, there were 2 more packages in their side yard.
Oh, thank you very much.
As to where this meteorite had come from. The sausage saga continued as the meat found in the marked bags turned out to originate from a food warehouse 150 miles west from the Adair home. The warehouse owner was able to confirm that while the meat in question had come from his warehouse, it had been packaged over 6 months prior. He'd sold the meat to a land service company whose owner says he remembers picking up the meat but has zero idea of how it would have ended up on someone's roof. The warehouse owner even offered to drive over to the family with some more meat for a mystery cracking cookout session. With no leads to date, the family theorized that the meat fell from an airplane from one of 3 airports local to the home. but didn't
Maybe.
report hearing any
Maybe.
airplanes overhead on the night in question. Also, you'd think that bags of frozen meat falling from that height would put a hole in the roof. Another theory, of course, is that it's just a prank, and someone threw the meat on the roof, Walter White style. But even that theory doesn't have much meat on its bones, considering that the meat bags would have been too heavy to easily throw onto the roof. To this day, the Federal Aviation Administration are yet to publicly comment on the incident with details regarding flights that night.
It's either. Now let me know. Let me know your thoughts on this. But my thoughts is like it's either the airplane, they dropped some food there, or the second one, the owner of the house maybe he's just sleepwalking and then just decided to put the meat there. You know?
I guess it looks like the Florida weather forecast will remain cloudy with a chance of meatballs. And
Cloudy with a
sausage.
chance of pork balls. Anyways, guys, that is it. Let's just end it here. This is just like urban mysteries that is definitely you cannot solve because it's just the people doing it. It's just they have nothing to do and just like do a prank, do something worthwhile, you know, which is okay. I have other stuff to do. So with that note, follow my social media above, guys. Jaqueline Chan, and I will see you guys on my next video. Toodles.